Alright, so what we want to do is we want to try to figure out how many spoonfuls it takes to make 1 mole worth of vinegar. So I think the first thing that I want to start off with is I'm going to find the molar mass. And I think some people call it GFM. I don't like that, but whatever, we can call it GFM if we want. And it's really the molar mass. It's basically telling me how to convert the mass of an object or a mass of an element compared to the grams of an element. So let's kind of pull this up. I'm going to find the molar mass of GH3COOH, and that would be what the formula for vinegar is. So let's see, C is 12.0107. So I'm just going to call that 12.0, mainly because I know that I have 3 sig figs here. I know that I have 3 sig figs here. So there's no point in me finding how many more sig figs I have, or using any more sig figs than that, because it's just going to make me write down more numbers, and I'm lazy. The H is 1.007, so I'll put 1.01. And the O is, I'll tell you what it is now. I know it's 16, but anyway, 15.994, so that would be great as 16.0. Alright, so now in order to calculate this out, I just need to figure out how many C's I have. I have 2 of them, and the H's I have 4 of them, and the O's I have 2 of them. So I use my calculator. Let me see if I can pull up a calculator. Where's the calculator? Calculator. Accessories. Sorry, I should have pulled this thing up beforehand, but okay. Alright, so 12 times 2. Actually, man, I could have done this in my head. Alright. 12 times 2, that's 24. 4 times 4, or 1.01 times 4 is 4.04. And 16 times 2 is 32. Then I add that all up, and I end up getting 24. Let's see, 24 plus 4 plus 2, that would be 10, so that would be a 0 and a 1. I still need my 0.04, and then let's see, the 1 plus 2 plus 3, that would be 6. So 60.04, but remember, I only keep the smallest, the least accurate measurement. The least accurate measurement ends at the tens place, or the tenths place, so I'm going to throw that thing out, and I end up getting 60.0. So apparently there are 60.0 grams in 1 mole of this substance. Now, I can take 2 directions when I have an equal sign, because that's the way the conversion factors work. I can either make it 60.0 grams over 1 mole of vinegar, or I can have 1 mole over 60.0 grams. And which one of these I use depends on what I'm trying to convert. So we're starting off with, they gave us a mass of 5.52 grams of vinegar. I'll just put vin over here just so that we know it's vinegar. So the conversion that I'm going to use is, I'm going to use this one right here, because this tells me that I can take the grams on the bottom, which is what I want. So I'm sorry, it's 60. That's horrible. Let me just redo that. All right. That would be 60.0 grams of vinegar, and is equivalent to 1 mole of the stuff. And then, let's see. So I know that 1 spoonful worth, which is 5.52 grams worth, is this many moles, because the grams cancel out with the grams, and then now I actually have to use my calculator. So what is 5.52 divided by 60? Alright, so that's 0.092. Actually, I want to keep 3 sig figs, and right now I only see 2, so I'm going to put an extra 0 there, and that would be moles of vinegar. Now, I know that this is actually 1 spoonful full worth of this stuff is equivalent to 0.0920 moles of vinegar. So now I guess the question I want to ask is, in 1 mole of this stuff, how many spoonfuls do I have? So I guess I can go like this: 1 mole of vinegar converted to spoonfuls, and I need a conversion factor for this. Well, again, you can take two fractions from this equal sign, and so which one am I going to choose? Which fraction am I going to choose? I'm going to choose the one with moles on the bottom, so I have 0.0920 moles of vinegar, and that is equivalent to 1 spoonful of vinegar. And so now I have to ask the calculator, well, what is 1 divided by 0.092? And that's 10.8695. So 10.8695 spoons, because again the moles cancel out with the moles, and I'm left with spoons as my units. Actually, we should probably just say spoons of vinegar. Now, the last step I need to take is to remember to cut down the number of sig figs, and the number of sig figs that I'm dealing with here is 3, so I think that my official answer is 10.9 spoons. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make it even more official, and I'm going to make it go 1.01 or 1.09 times 10 to the first power spoons of, and I'm going to write it out, VINEGAR. Alright, I hope that helps.